Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And a nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go now. 18, run.
Out of the gun, Daniels. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff taking it right to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Lions first down.
First down throw from Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And it sets up 2nd down. Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. And I'm looking for that to be called again.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Lions.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. He was looking for his back to near Gibbs there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
180, Ric Flair. Hold on.
off the play fake. Here's Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that gives the Lions the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
120.
Second and 8. Throwing the out route complete. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here's a toss left. Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
20.
Goff off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Goff on third. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be third and goal.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. But the defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down behind
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming.
60 bikes, 60 bikes. Warriors 70.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
We're good. We're good.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Buying some time left. Able to find Wright. This gets forward to around the 29. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
Off play action, Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Across midfield to the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Working quickly here.
1st down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They go play action with Goff. Buying some time right. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Goff. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Bates' kick is up and good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Greg Reynolds to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead. Your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room. It's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180.
Throwing is gone. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Gibbs now from the gun. Juke the defender. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Okay, that's called not settling. Explosive play to begin the drive, and you just pay it off with another one. And now you put yourself in great position to score.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
From the gun, Goff. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd and goal, Goff. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Detroit.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Daniels setting up the play action. Has a man, it's Ertz. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready, ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And that brings up 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill.
He'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll go down after fighting goes to the hurry-up offense here.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Lions.
On first down, it's Goff. Dump off caught by his back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
A gain of 3.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Lions.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Robertson on the stop.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Play action now. Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Cutting in the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Getting out to his left. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
The kick is no good. Matt Gay to kick off for
Well, probably still
Washington.
thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Raymond on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
11 on the play. First down, Detroit.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
David Montgomery.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Lions up by 11. Second down now, 7 to go.
We're good.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it. by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Quan Martin with the pick. Will take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Daniels now on 1st down. Drop pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself.
And they get to him again. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Gotta hurry this to the line.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Escapes the pocket, and they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They're going to pass it here. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Lions get the win on the road. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent.